One of the reasons why I'm always talking about your circle, keeping things clear, keeping a lot of the minutia and things from around you. When you have things hanging over you like a shadow, clouding out sensibility, fogging up your focus, it takes away your ability to critically think, or at least critically think how you should. When you got something yakking in your ear, there's some nonsense. When 9 times out of 10, when you leave a situation, you go, man, what was I thinking? I wouldn't even have done that. Why would I have made that choice? Because you got somebody barking something up in your ear. No, it doesn't have anything to do with, no, you can't think for yourself or it's peer pressure or what have you. Sometimes you succumb to the things that are around you. And that's why I think that it's very important. I can't stress enough on the importance of what you're a part of, who you have up around you. Because people can cause you to miss out on things. Other relationships, intimate relationships. Because they're talking some foolishness. I don't know how many times I've heard things where maybe not at the time, it didn't sound, for lack of better words, stupid. But when I look back over it, I was like, that was stupid. Why would you even say that? Why would that even be an opinion on anything? It's stupid. It's not based on anything. And that's when you start to peel away these layers of unhealthy relationships and people that shouldn't be around you. That crab mentality pulling you down when you're trying to climb out the pot and holding you back up on things when you're able to see crystal clear what's going on around you. That's the reason why I say you can always afford to evaluate and reevaluate the people, situations, and the people that are around you. I already said it was third time. I was getting ready to say something else. But anyway, you got the point. I don't have to keep on going down that rabbit hole. But it still doesn't change the fact that you got to ask yourself, when you have people around, I like to move with purpose. So if you're around me or I'm around you, what's the purpose? It's got to be more than just having fun or I got a good laugh. No, everything doesn't have to be just so serious, but there's purpose. I like to find purpose in everything that I do. Even when there's things that I'm doing that is fun and it's just for me and it's no long-term goal up behind it. I said this in other videos. I still look at it as, hey, it's getting back to me. It's getting back to me to fill up to get back to that 100%. This is the purpose why I'm doing what I'm doing. It may look to you like I'm not doing anything or I'm wasting time, but hey, I don't have to justify my time to you because I'm getting back to me. So that's what I think up on those instances. Back to the topic of this video. I'm stressing about you missing out on things that could be once in a lifetime opportunities. Once in a lifetime person that you might have missed out on. Beautiful personality, a beautiful relationship, somebody who they're well aware who they may want in their circle and their atmosphere, and they're looking at the people that maneuver up around them, and they chose to kind of go on their way because they didn't have a healthy place to lay their head. Not in the physical sense, but hang their hat on, making a stop because maybe you were overlooked because of the people that you had up around you, the situations, the confusion that you got up around you. Maybe they chose not to stop. Maybe they chose to say, hey, look, might not be worth my time. Not trying to judge this person. I just don't have time for this. You miss out. Some things that are right before your face. I want to see everything. There's a reason. Think about it. There's a reason why you see things that are right in front of you opposed to seeing the things that are furthest in the distance first. When you're riding down the street, you don't see the 18th stop sign up, if you can even see that far. You don't see the 18th stop sign that's up the road. What difference does it make? It might not even be clear when you get there. You might not, or the stoplight. You don't pay attention to the stoplight being green or red, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 stoplights up, because what difference does it make? Because when you get there, it might need to be red. You might catch a yellow one. might be green. What difference does it make? I'm only concerned with what's up ahead. It's a reason why you see these things before you first. And it operates the same way in life with people and the way things are up around you. I need to see what's right here, and it starts with me. Nothing wrong with kind of projecting out ahead. That's what you're doing anyway when you're looking out ahead. It's just like short-term and long-term goals. Yeah, you don't disregard your long-term goals. They work hand in hand with one another. Some people, you might have somebody go, nah, I just focus on the short term. Okay, but where are you going in the long term? I've seen people have 100 different short-term goals and you're not going anywhere. You're just jumping from one thing to the next. You're not even moving forward. You're spinning in a circle with a goal here, and a goal here. Okay, if you got a long-term goal, you have to be mindful of that as well. If it's too far off in the distance, hey, you might forget about it. You might get sidetracked. That's the reason why those short-term goals let you nibble up a little bit of that road so you can go, yeah, you know what? I see it, in the distance. Seems like it's getting a little closer so you can get there. And it's the same thing that I'm thinking about with life and the things that operate up around us. You can have something obscuring your vision, your thinking, clouding your thought process on some foolishness. Or something that you would have seen had you not had all of this in the way. Had you not had a brain fog. Like, man, I would have seen that coming. How many times have you had somebody talking in your ear and you're trying to make a decision and you're just like, wait, hold up. Same thing when you might be going to buy something. If you got a person fast talking you on trying to sell it to you, just, hey, slow your roll. Take this a step at a time because you're not going to talk me into anything. Works the same way with relationships and the people that's up around you. We're about making better choices over here. We're about not just being totally stuck in the now and just, living the day like it's your last. Yeah, you're going to focus on what you have on your plate for the day, but you want to make the best decisions possible. Are you going to sit here and agonize over every little thing that comes up? No, that's not what I'm saying. It'd be quite ridiculous. But I look at some things as easy choices, things that you really wouldn't even put any thought into because you know how you maneuver and operate. And sometimes that stuff can go askew because of whom you have around you. What you got going on. Last example I'm going to lead on with before closing out in this video. Think about people who make bad decisions in high pressured situations. You're doing something because your back is up against the wall. Make a horrible mistake. Sometimes they're mistakes that you can't even ever recover from. It's just, okay, I guess I'm going to just be dealing with this for the rest of my life. Whatever that may be. Life-altering consequences behind the now. And that's the reason why it's so important to be able to see what's in the now. That's my take on it. Closing out this video. Stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. My name's Ayin. Y'all have a good one.